Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. So I did my anti-Valentine's mani. You saw that one already, and I'm going to do a regular Valentine's mani today. So I'm using this beautiful pinky purple berry color called Freedom. And then we have this company, GG Nails, and it's called My Bay. So this one's kind of a clear with different sequins in it, so we'll get a closer look at that a little bit later. But I'm going to go ahead and start with my regular dip powder process. Now, same as last time, I'm only going to show one layer on one nail. I do end up doing 3 layers on all of my nails, but I'm doing the same exact thing on every single nail. So I'm not going to go all into the dip powder process. I'm using my Cascade Colorworks dip base and dip liquids. So I'm just going to apply this as a full color on all of my nails, and then you'll just see them all completed after I do the first layer. So what plans do you all have for Valentine's Day? On my savings challenge video, I was talking about doing something, maybe going out to dinner or something like that with my mom. We actually did make plans, so we're going to be going out to dinner, myself, my mother, and my sister, but we're going to go on the 13th, which is actually now considered to be Valentine's Day. So it's kind of when you get together with all of your female girlfriends and whatnot to celebrate the day before Valentine's. So we'll be having fun. And now we have the finished nails, and I love that berry color. I think it's super, super pretty and perfect for Valentine's if you didn't want to go with something that's kind of like that lighter pink for, you know, a typical kind of Valentine's color. I like that it's a bit darker. So now this My Bay, it has all of these mostly pink but different colors, some purple. There's different size sequins. There's also different size heart-shaped sequins in this color, so it's really cool. But the powder is actually a clear base, so I do end up kind of pouring it over a little bit to absorb the base coat that I put on my nail. So I'm kind of doing it so that the sequins kind of look like a half vertical ombre on each nail. So I'm going to do the same exact thing again on all of my nails. I'm going to show you my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to zoom in. I zoomed in for you on my thumbnail, but I'll kind of speed up on the rest once I finish this, so you can just kind of see how I'm placing the sequins, mostly the heart sequins. There's as many as I can get on my nail exactly where I want it. So keep in mind that the base coat does dry quickly as well, so if you need to apply more, you certainly can. But then because that base coat is also stays kind of tacky, I poured over so that it can absorb some of the base coat as well and get some of those smaller, finer pieces of glitter that are in that dip, besides the bigger heart pieces and the bigger, chunkier glitter pieces. So I really like how it came out. I think this is more of a typical Valentine's kind of a look, but I think it came out really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up with my thumb. I'll move on to my index, and then you'll see the finished result afterward. All right, so now that I finished placing all of those glitters, I want to cap everything in the clear powder. So this is just gonna make sure, because I have not filed or shaped or anything yet, that when I do go in and file, I'm not gonna be removing the color from those heart-shaped glitters or any of the glitters, or even removing the glitters themselves. That's just gonna protect the glitters that I placed. All right, and I always like to go in with the stiffer scrub brush to really remove all of that clear powder residue that can kind of help, especially on your cream or flat colors. It will help make the clear not look grainy or make it look like there's white specks left on the nail. So that's a good step to incorporate into the dip powder process. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 layers of the activator on every single nail, and that's going to harden that dip powder so that I can go in and file and shape and buff. I'm doing the filing off camera, and you'll see the result in just a moment. Here we go. So we are all nice and filed. And I like to go ahead and remove any of that filing dust with alcohol. So I just do a quick rub on all of my nails. And you can see that there's some pink powder on the pad. That's not from the nail itself, but from any like powder residue that's left on my fingertips from dipping into the jar. So before I go in with my top coat, I'm going to do 1 more layer of the activator. I'm going to rub any excess off of my skin with some rubbing alcohol again, and then we can go in with the top coat. Alright, so I'm going to do my normal process for the dip powder top coat. For the very first layer, I go in with just 2 to 3 or so swipes from cuticle to free edge on every single nail. Don't continue to kind of wipe the brush over the surface of the nail, just do the 2 to 3 quick swipes. Wipe off your brush in between so that you don't contaminate your bottle with any activator or residue. And then on your second layer, you can go in and swipe as many times as you kind of need to or want to on your nail. I usually will run it across the free edge as well so that they don't come off too soon, since I use a peel base. So that just kind of helps keep the mani lasting a little bit longer as well. And I still continue to wipe off the brush in between layers as well. Just want to make sure that I protect the liquid that's in the bottle so that no activator gets in there and then ruins the liquid at all. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Alright, so they're looking pretty nice so far. I do let those dry for at least 5 minutes before I go in and try to do anything else, but they are nice and shiny. So I'm going to finish up with I usually will wash my hands. If I don't take a shower right after, I'll wash my hands at least and then go in with the cuticle oil. I've just been trying to make sure that I'm still protecting myself and my skin so I don't have any skin issues continuing to happen, and so far I have not. So usually my process is once I'm done and I do my top coat, I will go and take a shower so that I'm getting any powder from my skin off. But I really love how these came up. I love the colors, and thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and until next time, bye for now.